Hi, this is Nikki and I am here to do a message reading from your divine counterpart. So I do divine love letter books, which are these books, and they are all compiled channeled letters from people's twins and their higher selves. And so what I'm going to ask is the letter that wants to come through today is number 44. And I'm going to ask you to pick a number between 1, 2 and 3. And then whichever number you are drawn to is a message from your twin. And also I'm going to do some a little oracle guidance from the enchanted map as well. So if you picked 1, then this is number 44 from the Divine Love Letter books. And again, these are messages that have been channeled from people's twins. So the message is, I don't keep you in the dark. Surely you know who I am by feeling me in your heart. I'm in my own dark at the moment. I'm on my own journey to find my own light, to find my own way back to my heart. So please believe in me. Trust in your heart. Trust in our connection. I need to feel that compassion, that knowing, that love that is pulling me out of my own darkness, my shadows that have blocked me for such a long time. I'm still fighting my shadow, but I am making headway. I can see the light. The light is there, and I'm heading towards it. Trust in our journey, and trust that we are in the tunnel together, helping and guiding each other to the light. Okay, gorgeous. So that's, if you chose number 1, that's, you know, saying I'm in my own shadow at the moment, but your light and your love is helping me through. And so the enchanted map guidance is the embrace. Oh, look at that. It's the sad embrace. And so this goes very well with that sort of shadow aspect in that in that letter, by saying, I'm going through a tricky time at the moment, but please stay with me because it's your light that's helping me through. So if you chose number 1, very much around, stay with me, please, because I need you to know that we are doing it together. And your light is helping me in this difficult time. So the oracle guidance for you both is this. You may be entering into a period where loss is a theme. Perhaps you're having to let go of a long cherished dream. If so, take heart, for this ending may have been for your highest good. A better and more powerful dream will be realised in your life if you can accept the loss. Relationships based on faulty foundations are meant to end at this time. Disappointment is a form of perception. If your expectations weren't met, a sense of loss arises, along with sadness and grief. Express these emotions. Tears are like healing rain that can restore life to a parched inner landscape. Growth is always assured. Whatever the loss, however great it is, let go and experience your feelings, so that you may soon see what beauty lies ahead. So totally in keeping with that letter. So if you pick number 1, very much about, you know, them wanting to let you know they're going through a difficult time, but keep going because your light is helping them and it's shining a light for them to follow in the darkness. Okay, so then letter number 2, which is 44. If you picked number 2, it is this. Just shine your light. Focus on you. Focus on the beautiful ray of crystalline starlight that you are, that we are together. Move out of the physical awareness and move deep into the essence of our spirit, our souls entwined together in a pillar of light, connected by a heartbeat, connected by a beautiful heartbeat in these wonderful bodies of ours. Feel the eternalness of our beating hearts, always beating together since creation began. Focus on that. Focus on light. Focus on our journey together through the eons and passageways of time. Remember, ours is an eternal love. Right, so that's number 2. So that's basically saying focus on the feeling in your heart because we have eternally been together. Oh, and this one is, I don't know if you can see that. Sorry, the light's not very good. But it is the Heal the Ouch card. This is a fox here. And it's number 38, which is 11. Now, the Heal the Ouch card is whenever I see a fox, it's I always say invoke fox medicine every day, which is a shamanic animal spirit. And if you ask the fox to help you come into your reunion, the fox can always find their way home. So the oracle guidance, if you pick number 2, is this. This is a time for great soothing of the heart, body, soul and mind, as this card indicates that healing will be prevalent in your life now. If you feel drawn to study the healing arts, you'll be successful in developing your natural capacity to restore others to wellness. However, the message may be that you're being called to change your behaviours in order to heal the earth. Perhaps you'll switch to a cruelty-free diet, eating less meat, or perhaps you'll pay more attention to how much water or electricity you use. You're asked to be conscious of your footprint on the sacred earth and all of life and to commit to the healing path. The Heal the Ouch card may also be an indicator of old wounds and broken bonds being mended. Reconciliations are possible now. Let bygones be bygones. Okay, so lovely. So if it's number 2, it's about focusing on, you know, that you're both healing each other at this time. It's about forgiveness. It's about embracing the eternalness of your love and really feeling into that. Okay, and then finally, if you picked number 3, it is, this is the message from your twin. And it is, I'm here for you. I'm here for us. It may seem like I've gone off the boil for a while, and I have. I kind of got lost in my dark thoughts. Lots of past hurts and insecurities coming up to the surface. It's about my insecurities of not being man enough. I've always wanted to be a macho man, but I've never been, and I've put myself down. But I don't want to ruin my life or your life. I'm so sorry for putting you through my shadow. I've let my own shadow dull your shine, dull our shine. And now I want us to shine bright, bright like the North Star. Okay, so quite similar. So this one is, again, this is very much about, this letter is very much about embracing, you know, that sort of traditional, it's breaking down the templates of what we deem supposed to be a macho man, right? And because these relationships are about breaking down templates of what the traditional role of man, and, you know, we all have male and female energies within us. And so this message is all about, you know, getting that balance. And, you know, they felt out of balance, basically. So the card, oh my goodness. Well, it was the, I don't know whether you can see this, but this is the coming apart card, right? So this is the ego versus the heart. And so this is, which couldn't be more perfect to go along with that letter, because in that letter it was basically saying, I've struggled because I didn't think, he was all in his, you know, the letter clearly says that he was in his ego. He wanted to be this macho man, and he never felt like he was, so he didn't feel like he was good enough. And so this is why this card is perfect, because it's basically saying we're coming up, you know, they're coming apart from that old ego self. So the message, if you picked number 3, is very much about they're listening to their heart and they're breaking away from the ego. And not beating themselves up by the fact that they were probably had a big soft heart and they thought that they had to be something that they weren't. So the coming apart card is a sign to put an end to what is no longer working for you. Has a commitment been broken? Perhaps you'll need to break a promise or change course because you took on more than you could handle. This is a perfect time to reassess your goals and values. Are your actions in alignment with what you believe in? Have you created a partnership that is not mutually beneficial? Separation, dissolution, and dispersion are all in focus now. If someone wishes to break away from you, don't chase it. The price you'll pay will not be worth the prize. Separation brings good fortune. So, all of these cards, though, in all of these letters, okay, there's a very similar theme. So if you put book 3, message 3, very much about having to, going through this male template breakdown, about not feeling macho enough and therefore not feeling good enough, but they're moving away from that. Number 2 is all about, we're healing each other, and remember that this is an eternal love. Feel me in your heart. And then number 1 was very much about, basically, I'm going through a hard time, but you are my light in the darkest of tunnels. So, very, quite, these 3, I mean, it's just quite amazing that these 3 cards came out as well, because it makes me feel, just looking at these now, makes me feel hugely compassionate, because, yeah, I really feel that kind of like bit of sadness today, I think. But those are the messages. So 1, 2, 3. I hope that helps. Keep shining your light bright, because it really does make a huge difference. All right, if you want to have a channeled letter yourself, if you want to buy these books, all of the details are in the link. Everything is on Amazon, and you can play the game yourself as often as you like to get messages from your twin. It's an amazing way to keep in touch, because without doubt, any question, you get a number, and then it never fails to surprise me that you get the answer that you want. All right, I hope that helps. I'll be back tomorrow. Have a great day. Bye.